You're listening to Inside Real Estate with Irv Tremblay on Newstalk 980.
Irv, thanks for holding through the break. Much appreciated.
No problem, Dave.
We've been really kind of getting into expired listings. And
Sure.
I want to get inside the mind of an expired listing.
Okay.
What are the dynamics? Like, what is going on there, and how do you turn it around when you take on an expired listing?
Well, what's going on in their mind is that, I think they often think the market failed them, the market isn't good enough to sell, something's wrong with their home, they're disappointed. And as you know, I've done a lot of expired listings for many years, and most of them feel that way. And let me give you an example. Last time that we did the show, I was on my way that day to meet with an expired listing who listens to the show and called me and said, we had this problem. We'd like to talk to you. We really think we're going to go back to our old agent, but we want to talk to you anyhow because that agent sold us the property many years ago.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good, right? So I go out there and I asked some questions. I said, why did your agent say the property didn't sell? A lot of these answers are pretty standard answers. It's like these agents went to a expired school what to say when your listing doesn't sell. And
expired is a second language. You learn the 4 phrases you need and you move on, is it? Yeah.
We didn't get the right buyer. The market wasn't that good. 6 months they were on the market. And we just didn't get that right buyer, and we should continue on. So I said, how did we pick the price? I asked them that. And they said, well, the agent picked the price. We told them we had put a lot of money in, and we kind of like that amount of money. And the agent said, fine, that's a great price. And I said, okay. So I said, well, how did you pick the commission? Oh, we didn't discuss commission. She just picked it, and we agreed to it. I said, okay, that's great. So I said, my job is to show you why your property probably didn't sell, give you some ideas how to sell it, and help you get moved. May I do that? Sure. So I started with the market, the comparative market analysis. Now, the guy was a big guy. Now, I was a little afraid in explaining the price because the price was all wrong, And he had a big dog. Uh-oh. And when I started, getting into the price, the dog was looking at me and almost growling when I showed them what these houses sold for.
In tune with his master.
Yeah,
at that
in
stage of
tune
the
with
game.
the master.
Yeah.
Big guy, big dog. So I said, here's all the comparable sales. They're all selling, as you can see, around 260, 270 with garages. You have no garage. You have an excellent house, good location, very well updated. In fact, it's better than all these houses as far as updates. You're on at $320,000. After looking at this, how do you feel your price is? Well, we sure didn't see that. And I said, where do you think you should be? This isn't rocket science. They knew that they should be in the probably $370,000 range going into the new year.
Or $270,000, rather.
Or $270,000. So they understood that. So I said, well, let's get to this commission. I said, you have to be competitive in commission. Your commission is 2 percentage points less than all of your competitors today and all of your competitors when you were listed. Now, agents, being agents, they want to get paid. So first we're asking them to sell your house at $40,000 or $50,000 more than all the competition and get paid 2% less. Those two things don't go together.
So overpriced and low commission, you combine those two things, even if you've got good access and it shows well and everything else.
Sure.
Well, I'd say you're going to have an expired.
So they said, well, we don't care about commission. We just care about it getting sold and getting the right amount of money. I said, okay, great. Here's where you sign. So we listed the property, sold it in 2 weeks, got exactly the possession they wanted, got exactly the amount of money they wanted, and we sold it at a very aggressive price, but we changed those things around. And that's how you get an expired listing sold. Every property will sell with the right work. There's always a buyer. So that's a pretty good example. The next example is really not an expired listing, but a myth that we get in the business often from for sale by owners, and it's really important, and I want to cover it off.
These poor for sale by owners. You're not going to beat up on these guys.
No, we're not going to. No, we want to help them.
Because you like for sale by owners.
We are, and we're going to do about 4 shows on them.
Oh, okay.
So I go out, I meet with these people before Christmas. They're for sale by owner. They called me. They want to interview me, and I said, well, they're in Albert Park. I said, listen, you're in a good street. I said, but I can tell you, your price is all wrong, and here's the reason why. They could see that. Okay, the price is wrong. So they said, well, maybe we might adjust the price, and all the agents are going to show our property because we're offering them 2% commission. I said, that doesn't work. It's a myth. There's all kinds of listings out there. Agents don't want to show your property, and they don't want to deal with you. They want to deal with another agent. It's simpler. There's less liability. There's less work. Agents know what they're doing. Bless you, but you really don't. You've never sold a house. You've told me that. So I leave. I list a property 2 blocks away. Same price, little larger, double garage, and I phone them and I say, here's your competition. I am going to sell this house before you, and an agent's going to bring me an offer.
So the for sale by owners that you talked to had kind of taken some of your advice in, but hadn't yet made the move to go, let's get you to list the home. So they're still doing the for sale by owner at 2 blocks away. You've got to list it.
So I list the property. The people listened to me. It was about a 3-month period. I had them clean the house out. It was vacant. It was totally dated. Shag rugs, wallpaper.
Was it purple shag or lime green, though? That's
well, one was lime.
One was lime green?
One was lime. So anyhow, it was a dated house and good structurally, good location. So they listened to me. They listened to me in price. They listened to me on commission. We listed, I think, at 5% commission. 2.5 to me, 2.5 to the other agent. For sale by owners offering too. Okay, that's great. We get 15 showings. Oh, and the other myth that all sellers think sell their property these days, pictures of the property. No pictures.
No pictures on this one that you list.
Well, I don't think that shag carpet's going to get a buyer in there.
Not going to translate well.
So, no pictures, and I explained why. So, no pictures, list the property. 15 showings from agents in 2 days. 2 offers. We sell it for full price with no conditions. Okay. I phoned the for sale by owner and said, here, I had 15 showings in 2 days. How many showings have you had? Well, not very many. I said, here are the 15 agents. Have any of those agents showed you property?
Because, again, this is a comparable home. It's a competitive home, the 2 that you're talking about.
None of them had showed the property. Not one had showed the property. Because they had a house that was priced better, more commission, and they got to deal with me rather than a for sale by owner or any other agent, but they got to deal with me rather than trying to put a deal together with a for sale by owner who is just not understanding the market. So where
the liability issues and everything else.
Sure. So where the buyers are, and that's the best proof, is with the agents, and the agents do not want to show for sale by owners. So when you get these websites that are selling and guiding and trying to give advice to people selling on their own, they get paid right away, but they always say, well, offer a commission to the agents, and it's just like being on the MLS system. It is not like being on the MLS system.
Not on the MLS system. So
it's a myth.
A website that you should check out, though, is yours.
Sure.
All the real deal information is there. www.irvsells.ca. That's irvsells, all one word, .ca, or you can give Irv a call, 790-3753. Irv, great chatting with you once again.
Great, Dave.
Turn the key with Inside Real Estate, Irv Tremblay from Century 21.
On Newstalk 980.